Welcome to Truth Lab, the channel where fitness meets facts, and we leave the hype at the door. Before we jump in, I've got two tools that will instantly level up your training and recovery. The Progressive Overload Tracker, to log your workouts and ensure you're building real strength. The 5-Day Fascia Fix, a mobility and recovery plan to keep your muscles and connective tissue working together. Both are linked below, and they'll help you make the most out of the protein strategies we're about to uncover. Now let's talk about one of the most misunderstood topics in fitness: protein. There are myths. There's bro science, and then there's actual science. We're breaking down 10 research-backed truths about protein, including how it affects fat loss, aging, performance, and your brain. Let's go. Fact 1. Protein does way more than build muscle. Most people think of protein as just a muscle food. But protein is involved in almost every process in your body. It creates enzymes, builds hormones, supports immune function, feeds brain cells, repairs skin, nails, and connective tissue. You are literally built from protein. If you're always tired, getting sick, or struggling with focus, your protein intake might be too low. Fact 2. You burn more calories digesting protein. Protein has the highest thermic effect of food. That means it takes more energy to break down and digest. Fat burns 0 to 3% of its calories during digestion. Carbs burn 5 to 10%. Protein burns 20 to 30%. So when you eat 100 calories of protein, your body only uses about 70 to 80. That means higher protein intake naturally boosts your metabolism. Fact 3. Most people don't eat enough protein. 0.36 grams per pound is bare minimum for survival, not for performance. If you're working out, lifting, or even just trying to stay lean as you age, you should be aiming for 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. That's 120 to 150 grams for most active adults. Women especially tend to undereat protein, and that's one of the biggest reasons for muscle loss, slowed metabolism, and poor recovery. Fact 4. You can't store protein, so timing matters. Unlike fat or carbs, protein isn't stored in your body for later. If you eat 100 grams in one meal and then none for the rest of the day, most of that gets wasted. Muscle protein synthesis maxes out at 25 to 35 grams per meal. That's why it's better to spread out your protein intake across 3 to 5 meals or snacks a day. Fact 5. Not all protein is created equal. Animal proteins, like chicken, beef, eggs, and dairy, are complete proteins. They contain all 9 essential amino acids in ideal ratios. Most plant proteins, like rice, beans, and lentils, are incomplete, but you can combine them to make complete meals. Think rice plus beans, hummus plus pita, lentils plus quinoa. Whey protein and soy are also complete and fast digesting, great for workouts. Fact 6. Protein is key for fat loss. Losing fat without losing muscle is the holy grail. And protein is how you do that. Protein preserves lean mass in a calorie deficit, helps maintain strength, and keeps your metabolism from crashing. Plus, it suppresses hunger better than carbs or fat. High protein meals equals fewer cravings, more satiety, and fewer late-night binges. Fact 7. Your needs increase as you age. After age 30, we start to lose 3–8% of our muscle every decade. This is called sarcopenia, and it leads to weakness, falls, and slower metabolism. But more protein, paired with strength training, can fight this decline. In fact, older adults may need even more protein than younger athletes to trigger muscle growth. Fact 8. The protein ceiling is higher than you think. You may have heard that too much protein is bad for your kidneys. But in healthy people, there's no evidence to support this. Studies with protein intakes of up to 2 grams per pound showed no kidney damage or bone loss. Unless you have a pre-existing kidney issue, high-protein diets are not only safe, they're beneficial for fat loss, recovery, and performance. Fact 9. You can hit your protein target without shakes. You don't need supplements. Whole foods like eggs, lean meats, tofu, Greek yogurt, and beans can get you there. But let's be real. When you're busy, shakes are convenient. Just look for a clean ingredient list. No artificial fillers, no sketchy sweeteners. Fact 10. Protein needs to be paired with training. Protein alone doesn't build muscle. You need to signal your body to use it through progressive resistance training. That's where your progressive overload tracker comes in. Pairing optimal training with high-quality protein is how you get stronger, leaner, and more resilient over time. So, protein is way more than just a bro supplement. It's a fat burner, metabolism booster, muscle protector, and longevity tool. If this video helped you understand how to use protein intelligently, hit that like button, subscribe to Truth Lab, and share this with someone still stuck in protein myths. And don't forget, your digital downloads are linked below. The Progressive Overload Tracker, the 5-day Fascia Fix Train Smart. Eat smarter. This is Truth Lab. We'll see you in the next one.